You dream of being an entrepreneur, have your own business, being your own boss. That's great. Everyone dreams about that, dreams about freedom and about money. But let me tell you something, the dark side. I'm gonna give you 5 brutal truths about entrepreneurship you should know, so let's get started. The best way to reduce your business expense is to move on to low-cost market. First brutal truth about entrepreneurship: high risk of failure. You may try hundreds of ideas, you may run your startup, but it may fail. The stat shows that, for example, in e-commerce, only 1% of people succeed in business in the first year. And many of those, they fail in the first 5 years. So it's less than 1% in 5 years that succeed in business. So there is a high risk of failure, including me. Years ago, when I started e-commerce, I started in 2010, I failed many times. I created a lot of websites, many of them have failed, but I have learned. I have learned a lot of things. I have learned how to manage a team, how to create a website, how to maintain it, how to deal with people, and I learned how to partnership with guys. I learned how to reduce the failure rate. This is what you're gonna need to do when you do entrepreneurship. You're gonna need to know how to reduce the failure rate. Every business that you're gonna start, it could be offline or online, you're gonna need to know how to reduce the failure rate, because there is no success rate that is 100%. This is impossible in entrepreneurship. If someone is saying you or telling you the opposite, is just lying. Number 2, you will have to say no to a lot of things to be focused on your own business. You will have to say no to a lot of friends meetings, a lot of family meetings. You will have to miss some weekends, some going out parties, etc. You will be focused on 100% on your own business. And this is mainly in the first years, because this is where your startup need to boost, need to rocket up. Okay, you will have to say no to a lot of things, including me. When I first started, I'm telling you guys, I'm working day and night. I say no. Friend called me, hey, we're gonna go chilling somewhere. I say no, because I have some work to do. My startup is not doing money now and I have to work on it. You will have to say no to a lot of things. Number 3, you need to take a good decision. You may have a lot of ideas, perhaps hundreds of ideas and hundreds of decisions, but the decision needs to be critical. Okay, you're gonna need to know where to invest and when to invest and how much you need to invest, how much you need to keep left in your bank account. You're gonna need to make a lot of decisions, including when you try to hire someone. You're gonna get hundreds of applicants, so you're gonna need to take a decision. Who's the right guy that's gonna work for me? You're gonna need to probably you're gonna have a lot of partners requests. You're gonna need to choose which ones gonna work for me, which ones I'm gonna work with them to get a win-win deal. Number 4, this is so important. It's a lonely journey, and mainly in the first years you're gonna work alone, because many people, they start with low budget or any budget. So in the first years you're gonna need to work alone. You're gonna need to handle the business alone. You're gonna need to do everything from the site creation, from market research, from accounting, from analyzing, from looking for partners, for promoting the business. You're gonna need to do everything alone. Okay, it's a lonely journey. No one is gonna help you. Not the government is gonna help you. No one is gonna support you, mainly in the first years, because you're unknown. But once you're gonna reach the point where you're gonna be known, where you're gonna be famous, this is where you're gonna try to hire some people or work with other people, etc. But in the first years, you're gonna need to be alone, that's for sure. Number 5, the most important one, is it's a very long journey. It's a very long journey. Unless you have millions to invest in the first place, it's gonna be a very long journey. I'm telling you guys, all the sites, all the businesses I created, in the first year, I don't make any money. I don't make any profit. Okay, I make some revenue, but it's not a profit, because once I get revenue, I invest it somewhere. And I know it's a very long journey. It's a long distance. It's not a marathon. Okay, it's a very long journey. You're gonna need to invest in long term, and this is what I do with my clients when I do SEO, search engine optimization. It's a long investment. You're gonna need to invest this year, and you're gonna have the good result or return investment in a year later, or 2 years later, or probably 5 years later. So it's a very long journey. So guys, anyone who wanna be an entrepreneur, be his own boss, gain the freedom, gain the financial freedom, etc., need to take in considerations those 5 brutal truths about entrepreneurship. Let me know, guys, if you have any business idea. Put in the comments below. Maybe I can guide you, I can help you. Till the next video, guys, cheers.